Hey guys, Brennan here. Today I'm going to be bringing you an update video on my reef tank. I know I haven't really made a video of my reef tank in a long time, so yeah, here it is. This is a 135 gallon acrylic saltwater tank. Basically, it's 6 feet long by 18 front to back, and I believe somewhere like 23 to 24 inches tall. So yeah, it's around 130 gallons. So yeah, I got this off Craigslist probably like a month, 2 months ago maybe. I got off Craigslist for $300 for the canopy, the tank, and the stand. And right now I'm just gonna run you over pretty much everything, how it's set up, and how I'm liking the tank. So first of all, let's just jump into the tank. Yeah, you can see that. So I still have my clownfish. There's one right there, and then another one over there. So my two clownfish, I've had those for a while now. This is just a candy cane coral. It's pretty cool. His feeder tentacles are out. This is a new piece of Tonga branch rock that I just got. Still rocking the Jabo pump. Still got my zoas. They're doing really good in here. Really coloring up. There's a metallic green torch coral. This one's doing really good. Here's my huge, it's some type of rose anemone. I think it's a long tentacle rose anemone. When it was sold to me, it was sold as a bubble tip anemone, but I've never seen any bubble tips on it, and those tentacles are really long, so I'm pretty sure it's just a long tentacle. Right here we got some sky blue zoos. Those ones are really cool. They've been multiplying. Still got my frog spawn down here. As you can see, is my two new fish. Just got these the other day. That's a female lyre-tail anthias, and then the male just ducked away. Yeah, he's probably not going to come out, but back here I got a cleaner shrimp. He's a newer addition, wasn't in the old tank. So, yeah, and then I still have the flame angel. And the royal grama. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for livestock. In the middle it has 3 returns. This one I have closed, the center one, so it's just coming out of the 2 side ones. Let me show you up here inside the canopy real quick. I still have my 2 Kessel A360s. I'm going to be getting a 3rd Kessel 360 tomorrow actually, so pretty excited about that. Finally going to have my 3 lights over the tank. It has these built-in cooling fans. This totally came with the tank. It's pretty cool. There's 2 on that side, 2 on this side. I have them on a timer, so they shut off whenever the lights shut off. So that's pretty cool. There's the canopy. Get a better look of it when it's open. It's pretty interesting how it was made. Oh, there's a good shot of the flame angel too. And there's the male lyre-tail anthias. I just cleaned all the coral and algae off the back the other day, so it's looking pretty good. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the top tank. Let's go down here. It's down in the bottom. I think it's like a 38 gallon acrylic sump when it's full. I have about 9 inches of water in there. I no longer have the ASM G2. I actually sold that, and I used the money to get the Bubble Magus NAC 6 skimmer. I bought it off my buddy Lewis. Really good skimmer. I'm having a little trouble right now dialing it in, but it has done a good job, so I'm pretty confident that this will do a good job. Traded out that old pump, got a Rio Hyperflow 26 pump. I believe it's like 1,500 gallons per hour. I got a check valve on there, and that goes up, splits into a T, and then goes into the 2 returns, 3/4 inch returns, and then the 2 inch and a quarter drains come down into a filter sock, which is dirty. I got a new one, I just need to change it out. Right here I have my auto top off, and then just some other stuff in here. I'll tell you guys about my future plans for this. This is definitely not the end of the sump. I'm definitely going to be making some changes. Just a simple thermometer. Back there I have, I believe it's a 150 watt Jaeger heater, Eheim heater. Came with a tank. Just a foam block, some Fosguard. You can get a pretty good shot of the skimmer. Really cool skimmer. I like it. So yeah, that's pretty much all, and then the pump is kind of sitting on a pad to keep it quiet. So that's pretty much all that's going on in here right now. Pretty simple. Over here on the right side, the guy that I bought it from did all this electrical in here, so a lot of this stuff's labeled. Right here I got switches for my main pump, my power heads, this cool light that's built into the stand. I can just pull that string and it'll turn on and off. Right here we got a timer with the fans. And then this timer has both my Kessels plugged into it. So yeah, pretty clean setup. I'll probably be trying to hide all these cords behind this styrofoam backing. I'm actually probably going to be taking the styrofoam back off of it, just because I want to do a refugium in here, and having a light on in here all the time is going to get really hot. With this lamp, if I just leave this one on, it gets really hot down here. So definitely don't want to cook my tank. So, get a better shot from back here. Yeah, that's basically everything in there. It's really simple right now. I just kind of did this to get it set up. There's a cool shot of the tank. It's going to look real awesome with that third Kessel in there. But yeah, so that's pretty much the setup. Over here, I just have my auto top-off reservoir. It's like 12 gallons, and then that just goes down to the float. My Jaeger, or my Jabo WP-40 controller right here. And yeah, the reason this tank was I think it was kind of cheaper is you can see all these scratches right here. This side is really scratched up. I don't know how that happened. It was probably something with this mag float. Right now I just got these soft filter pads in there so I don't scratch the tank, but yeah, this side got torn up. I mean, you can kind of see the rest of it's not too bad. It's not the clearest acrylic tank. I've definitely seen clearer, but I don't know, it looks pretty darn good from the front, which is how I mostly view my tank anyway. So up top there's 2 entrance holes, one right here. I'm gonna be getting some better lids, and then the other one on this side. I think it must have been a freshwater tank or something, because there's slits cut in the back and then holes on either side. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. It's a really cool tank. This is definitely my favorite tank that I've ever owned. Everything is just simple. It's, you know, it came pretty much like this. So all I really did was add a couple of those hoses and the sump down there, and everything worked out really good. So hold on, let me get the shot real quick. There's the male lyre tail Antheus. Oh, is he gonna go on the rocks? He's really pretty. I like him. Okay, so down here, I have this space right here, and I want to add a refugium to this tank just because I've had a refugium before, and I really liked having a refugium. So I could do a refugium inside the sump, or I could build a whole nother sump and incorporate a refugium. But what I think would be really cool is keeping this acrylic sump and getting another acrylic tank, a small acrylic tank, to fit right here in this space. And in this tank, have the drain split, have this drain come down into the refugium right here. And inside the refugium, I'll have like chaetomorpha, I'll have a lamp over it, to grow the algae, and then, maybe like some miracle mud or something like that in the bottom. And then at the top of the tank, have like maybe 2 bulkheads, and then have the drains go into like union valves so I can separate them. And then from there, drill holes in this side of the sump, bulkheads again, and then have the water come at a 90-degree and down. And what's really important is the rest of the sump is kind of an open sump. There's a gap in the bottom of that panel, so that's kind of important that my water level stays at 9 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a panel drop down almost to the bottom right here, and then come almost to the top, and then from there I'm going to have another panel that does go all the way to the bottom, and then up to this water level, which is at 9 inches. The reason I'm able to maintain that is because that eShop's flow valve that basically keeps my water level maintained for me. So I need to slide that over because it's rubbing up against a filter sock. But so yeah, that way I can maintain my water level. I can have the refugium full of water. full of plants, full of life. And probably, like I said, I'm going to take this off, maybe do like a big fan to circulate some air through here so it doesn't, you know, overheat or anything. And then I'll probably change this plumbing up. These hoses, the bulkheads that it came with, I believe, yeah, they're regular bulkheads, but they have these barbed fittings threaded into them. I'll probably unthread those and get regular, like female fittings so I can, you know, hard plumb. It'll, like I said, it'll come down, have like a ball valve right here so I can adjust the flow into the refugium, and then have this one still come down into maybe a smaller filter sock. But I think what I'm going to have to do is actually slide the sump down a little bit, and I'm probably not going to be able to do as big as a refugium as I want. It's probably going to be a little bit smaller, which is okay. I can still definitely fit a good sized tank underneath here. So yeah, that'll be really cool. That's something I have planned. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the third Kessel, and hopefully, you know, that'll get my tank looking real nice. I don't know if I've mentioned this in a previous video, but I do work at my local fish store now, so I do get my hands on some pretty cool coral, and I do plan on, you know, keeping more coral and everything like that. So with the 3 Kessels over this tank, it should definitely be enough to grow some really nice pieces. And yeah, some other plans that I have, I'm going to be making a saltwater mixing station outside. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea to keep it outside. I live in Central California, so it does, you know, sometimes creep up to like 100 degrees in the summertime, and in the wintertime at night sometimes it'll drop down to the mid to low 30s. I'm not really planning on leaving salt water out there all the time, only when I'm like mixing it, so I don't really think it's going to be a problem. But basically I'm going to have long hoses that well, I already asked, and I'm pretty sure I can't drill holes through the wall, so unfortunately. So I'll have long hoses that I can bring around through this door and, you know, use it to fill up my tank, and then have this set up to where my RODI keeps this topped off all the time, and then this reservoir obviously feeds my tank. So that'll be cool. I'm looking up some ideas on YouTube. Hopefully soon I can actually get that set up outside. I think that'd be pretty sweet to have that. And I'm also kind of looking into possibly buying a tank controller or some sort of controller for these Kessels, and then also something to kind of control my sump, maybe even adding some dosing pumps. So we'll see. I definitely have some really cool ideas for this tank. This is probably a tank that I'm going to be keeping, you know, for a long time. The 150 was something I was planning on keeping for a while, but, you know, it ended up crashing, and then I have that 85 gallon, which is now my mom's freshwater tank. So yeah, this is definitely something, like, I've been, you know, looking for a big saltwater tank, so this is going to be the one. So I'm going to put a lot of money into this, get it looking really nice, and get a really cool setup going, and just keep making videos for you guys. I know it's been a while, but I finally found out a way that I can post YouTube videos pretty easily, so I'm going to be trying to do those a lot more often. Pretty much any time anything new comes in, I'm going to be making some videos, maybe even some videos of the store I work in, to kind of show you guys that, because I know some people are interested in that. So yeah, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me close this real quick. Let me know what you guys think I should do with this tank. You know, should I go for dosing pumps? What should I dose? What do you guys think about the saltwater mixing station? So yeah, give me some feedback. Like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully a lot more videos coming out soon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I just want to say thank you too. I have like 350 subscribers right now, which is pretty crazy. I know that's not a whole lot, but it means a lot to me that you guys watch my videos, and I do apologize for not posting for a long time. I've just been really busy with work, but now things are starting to slow down. I'm getting back into a normal groove, I guess you can say. So yeah, alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.